Well, Lee, what a load of fucking shit, eh?
Well, listen, we was here on Thursday praising the team, praising what they was doing, but today absolutely shocking all round. You know, had a chance to make top 4 on numerous occasions. 4 points, Claude, from 18 points. You know, people can start saying about Unai Emery, they can turn around and say this and that, but he needed to beat Crystal Palace and Brighton to get top 4, and he's failed. He's failed in my eyes.
Look at all them games we've had an opportunity.
Yeah, but you know, away from home it's a lot tougher, but we've had the opportunity at home, and you know, if someone says to you at the end of the season, to get top 4 you've got to beat Crystal Palace and Brighton, it's not Manchester United, Chelsea or Manchester City. This is 2 teams who are in the bottom half of the table, one that's scrapping for its life, and you can't beat the pair of them. I'm sorry, it says it all. Says it all, you know what I mean? Disappointing season.
But what I don't get, is it because the Europa League is a weaker competition that we look all right in that? Well, I don't understand it, Lee. Well, the other night, 3-1 win, but why make changes? I don't think we should have made those changes.
I don't think it's down to changes today, Claude. You know what I mean? Look at the goal we give it. Look at the penalty today with Shaka. He give it away. He didn't even care. And at the end of the day, I'm going to be really brutally honest, that half of them don't want Champions League football because they know if they get Champions League football, they're going to be sold. They're not good enough for that. They're a Europa League team. They're Europa League players, and unfortunately, the Europa League players playing in an Arsenal shirt. Simple as that.
Yeah, they're not good enough. The quality of the players is not good enough. But then the coach has got to do something in the summer. Well, otherwise, we might as well just forget. Just write next season off there.
The team's not good enough to get to the top 4. So it's never going to be good enough to win the title, is it?
Well, you know, I'd have most of them out of the team.
Yeah,
I mean, I'm not being funny. I don't think I'll say it again. Robbie goes on about world-class players. I don't think we've got one in the team.
No,
I don't think we've got one, mate.
Listen,
right.
Aubameyang's a good player. Lacazette's a good player. They're not world-class, because if Lacazette was world-class, Claude, he'd be playing for France week in, week out. Yeah. He doesn't. So, like, don't kid yourself about
the trouble with Aubameyang is the casual way he plays as well. He's not serious enough. You know, that killer, that chance right at the end, right?
He's had a good couple of chances.
If you've got Harry Kane in that position, that's in the back of the net.
Yeah, you know what I mean? There are flaws. That's why we have actually got these players. You know, the back 4 is not good enough. You know, if it weren't for Leno again today, they would have had 2 or 3. You know, you can't keep making mistakes. Listen, I know I watched the game against Valencia afterwards, you know. They should have been 3-0 up, Claude, in the first 10-15 minutes. Yeah. You know.
That's it. I think, yeah.
Oh, they're like a little bit, but
because we win, we don't forget it, don't we? It's true. We're all guilty of that.
Yeah.
We don't see the faults when we're winning. Yeah. And that is what one of our fans, we think, we've beaten Valencia, we're top of the world again. Everything's okay, but it isn't. And even if we win this Europa League, mate, I'm not being funny. I still want to clear out. I'm not going to sit here and say, well,
listen, Claude,
you know what I'm saying?
I just said in an interview there. You know, it's £75 million that we're being told about. You know, what I mean, realistically, you know, we've left the Ivory to the Emirates for 75 million. You know, it's going to take a lot more than 75 million. It's going to take them more than like 175 million to even get us really.
Well, that's another problem. The money.
Listen, Man United.
Having said that, right? I look at players at Wolves, at Leicester. They're good players that can do a job. You want hungry players. You know, you might say Jordan Henderson for Liverpool, not the greatest player to watch, but he's hungry.
His desire is more.
Desire. You know what I'm saying? Look at yesterday, that Origi coming on the pitch and made sure he put that head in. You know?
We've got to go back to when Jules Graham took over at Arsenal. We brought in hungry players from lower divisions.
And they weren't world class, were they? But they was a unit.
They had the hunger and desire to be successful.
Exactly.
And that's what we've got. These players are not hungry. They're not ever going to be good enough to win us a league.
Yeah.
And you've got to be brutal about that, Claude. They're not. They're not even good enough to get us in the top 4. So how are they going to get us to the title?
Yeah.
With 30 odd points behind the 2 teams that are challenging for the title.
Yeah.
But it's people keep turning around and saying, oh, it's a season of
1 point out of Palace and Brighton at home, mate. And that's a Brighton that had nothing to play for today. It's disgraceful. It looked like they had more desire than us to get that game.
I'm going to say this now, Claude. I thought Brighton were the better team today.
Yeah.
I really do.
They could have quite easily nicked it if they could finish.
Yeah.
I mean, I'm done with it, mate.
Yeah,
I'm done with it.
It's a bad day at the office.
I'm done with it, mate.
I am done. I'm not going to be going Burnley next week. It's a no-go.
Back Burnley.
Back Burnley.